Hello friends! In this video we'll share several fascinating stories about remarkable World War II discoveries found both by professional search teams and ordinary people. Let's begin! Friends, we highly recommend subscribing to our second channel, WW2 Metal Detecting. There you will also find fascinating videos about World War II discoveries, as well as a content focused on military vehicles and weapons. The link to the second channel is in description. German motorcycle. In Russia's Kaliningrad region, a German BMW motorcycle was recovered from a swamp. Photos of the find appeared in the Kaliningrad Searches Forum, where experts immediately dubbed it the discovery of the year. Those who found it were incredibly lucky. The condition is swamp perfect, said one community expert. Judging by the photos, it appears to be a BMW R35, produced between 1937 and 1940. These motorcycles were widely used by German soldiers throughout the war. Moscow collectors reportedly showed immediate interest in the bike. The people who found it seemed to be professionals, judging by their equipment and methods. It's unlikely they will give public interviews. Most likely, the motorcycle will be listed on auction site and go to the highest bidder, the expert added. Soldiers in a garden. Russian search teams Pyramida and Возрождение were working in Veliky Novgorod, where they found the remains of fallen Red Army soldiers right in the center of town. It appears that during the war a shell crater in this spot was used to hastily bury the dead. The burial site was found in the garden of private home. A local resident, while digging on his property, began to uncover military items and eventually bones. He contacted a search team to carry out a proper exhumation. In total, the remains of over 30 individuals were found. They had simply been thrown together and covered with soil. Among the remains, several ID tags were discovered, some of which were immediately legible. Incredibly, the relatives of one of the fallen soldiers, Alexander Vasilievich Morozov from Volga Oblast, were found within just a day. All the fallen will be reburied with military honors at a war cemetery. Pistol in the attic. Two friends decided to explore the attic of a long-abandoned house, hoping to find out valuables that might be worth something. At first, the search seemed pointless. They assumed others had already looted the place. But just as they were leaving, one of them spotted a pistol. It had an unusual design, and signs of heavy corrosion hinted its age. After some online research at home, the pair discovered it was a Hungarian Frommer stop pistol developed in 1912 by Rudolf Frommer. The weapon had seen action in both world wars. The Frommer stop served as a standard-issue sidearm for the Hungarian army until the early 1930s and remained in service with Hungarian police until the end of the World War II. U-2 aircraft. The Nakhodka search team located the crash site of a Soviet Tu aircraft, which went down in 1942. The U-2, later renamed PO-2 in honor of designer Nikolai Polikarpov, was a Soviet multi-purpose biplane first produced in 1927, one of the most mass-produced aircraft in history. Over 33,000 were built by 1953. During World War II, the U-2 was used for transport, liaison, and as a light night bomber. Locals recounted the story of the crash, passed down through generations. After the plane went down in 1942, German soldiers rushed to the site. One pilot resisted and was shot on the spot. The other, wounded in the crash, was taken to a village where a medic tried to save him, but he died a few days later. The Germans ordered locals to bury both airmen. Searchers later found archival documents identifying both pilots, who had been drafted from civil aviation. Their grave has since been located, and a memorial marker has been installed. That's all for today, friends. If you would like to support the channel and help us create more videos like this one, you can send a super thanks or become a sponsor for just $1 using the link in the description. Good luck to everyone!